Mabuhay! Ako po si Deborah Garcia. Hi, I am Deborah Garcia, and welcome to our lesson where you will learn practical Filipino language in just a few minutes. This is brought to us by NEC TV, the local TV channel here in Nipua, Manitoba. We still want to hear your thoughts about our videos, so if you have some, please write them below or you can send them directly to nectv@wcgwave.ca. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please like and share this video. Today we are going to study about adverbs. In Filipino, we call this mga pang-abay. But we don't use this one actually. We only say this term when we are studying Filipino language. But for everyday use, we just say adverbs. So I categorize them according to their use. In the first category, in the first column, we have the adverbs of time. By the way, if you want to grab a pen and paper so that you can write the translation of these, I did not write the English translation of these words because, as you can see, our board is very small. The other room is being used for another class. So in the first column, we have the adverbs of time. The first one is kahapon. Kahapon means yesterday. Next, ngayon. Ngayon is today. Bukas. Bukas is tomorrow. Mamaya is later. Now I put an asterisk in here because we always use this word mamaya or later when we talk about the part of the day. So for example, mamayang gabi. In the previous lesson, if you can still remember, I discussed about the parts of the day when we discussed the time and date. So gabi is evening. So later this evening is mamayang gabi. Mamayang tanghali is in the afternoon. So later in the afternoon. So we always put mamaya. And this one, kanina. Kanina means earlier. Okay? Kaagad. Kaagad is immediately. And the last one is already. I put the English, sorry about that. I put the English words already, but in Tagalog or in Filipino, it's na. There. N-A is na. So when we say already, it's very short in Filipino. We say na. Okay? There are a lot of other adverbs of time in Filipino, but these ones here are the commonly used adverbs of time. Now we'll go to the second column. We have the adverbs of manner. When we say dahan-dahan, when we repeat a word in Filipino, then we put a hyphen or a dash. So we say dahan-dahan, it means slowly. Dahan-dahan is slowly. Mabilis is quickly. Bahagya means barely. Halos lahat. Halos, so we have two words here. Halos means almost. Lahat means all. So almost all. Halos lahat. Maingat is carefully. Together in Filipino is sama-sama. Oh my God, I really get confused now. So sometimes I put the English word, maybe because I'm thinking of the translation, but together in Filipino is sama-sama, and like this, we put a dash or a hyphen because we are repeating the word. So sama-sama, can you spell that? S-A-M-A dash S-A-M-A. So sama-sama. I'm still gonna write that down. Sama. There you go. Together. That is together. So tunay. Tunay is really. So when we say really, it's really cold. It's tunay na malamig. So it's really cold. Say tunay. Alright. So manner. Now we go to frequency. When we say lagi, it means always. Lagi. Madalas is frequently. We almost use or interchange the use of this one, but well, they have their own equivalent. So, lagi means always. Madalas means frequently. Almost the same. Karaniwan is usually. Karaniwan is usually. Minsan is sometimes. Bihira is seldom. These two are almost the same in Filipino, so we use this one, we interchange the use of these ones too. So minsan is sometimes, bihira is seldom. Okay? Now, madalang. Madalang means rarely. Hindi kailanman. There are two words. Hindi means no. Kailanman, the original translation is forever. It's like forever, but it's negative here. So hindi kailanman in English means never. Okay? Now to the last category, we have the adverbs of place. There are a lot of them, but in the previous lesson, in lesson 12, I already discussed about prepositions. So the adverbs of place is the same as the preposition. So I just put here some of the examples. Kahit saan. Kahit saan is everywhere in English. Harap is front. Now, if you watch the lesson for prepositions, I said when we say the location, we always put this word, sa. This one, sa. So when you say in front, you say sa harap. Likod is back, so sa likod. Okay? Or behind, back or behind, it means sa likod. Gitna is in the middle, so sa gitna, it means middle. Gilid is side, so sa gilid means on the side. And then tabi, tabi is beside. So this is, gilid is side, tabi is beside. Alright? We are going to use them in a sentence. So some of them. I'm going to give you some sentences. Now let's take a look at these sentences on the board, and we need to identify our adverbs first, okay? And then we are going to translate them into passive voice or in conversational Filipino. So the first one, I hope you really can read this by now. We are in lesson 13, so I assume that you already learned a lot from the previous lessons. So the number one, si John ay laging maaga sa klase. Si John ay laging maaga sa klase. Which one here is our adverb? If you can still remember, or if you took down notes, so you would see that this one is our adverb. Lagi, without the NG. NG in the previous lesson, I told you that NG is a connector. So it connects one word to another. So lagi is the original adverb. Just lagi means always, right? Always. Si John. John is always. Maaga means early. So in the class. Klase means class. So John is always early in the class. Okay, now how are we going to translate this one or convert this one into passive voice? So John is the focus here. Now in conversational Filipino, when we want to erase this word here, then we'd say laging maaga who? Si John sa klase. So we write it that way. Laging, we start with lagi. Laging maaga si John sa klase. There you go. Alright, number two. Ang mga doktor, do you have a clue? Ang is an article, so it's the. Mga means what? Plural, right? Doktor sounds like what? Doctors. So, the doctors. Ang mga doktor ay umalis na kahapon. Which one is our adverb? It's an adverb of time. Kahapon. So, the doctors left. Umalis means to leave. Alis means to leave, and this one is in the past tense. So, umalis means left already. So, the doctors left already. So, we have this one, we add this one na. It already left. Kahapon means yesterday. So, the doctors already left yesterday. Alright, so we are going to convert this one into passive voice. What will be our focus? We have a verb, so we'll focus on the verb, not to the doctors. So we'll say umalis. We'll start with the verb, umalis. So umalis na ang mga doktor kahapon. So, umalis na ang mga doktor kahapon. Alright? Passive voice. Number 3. Ang salamin ay maingat na inilipat. Still remember in the previous slide? We have this word, maingat. Adverb of manner. It's carefully. So, ang salamin, ang again, is the salamin is the glass. So, the glass is carefully. Inilipat means transferred. Inilipat, it's in the past tense. So, the glass was, I here is not is or are anymore because it's in the past tense. It's in the past tense, the verb is in the past tense, so this one will become was. The glass was carefully transferred. Okay? So, passive voice. We have an adverb. We are going to focus our sentence here. So, we'll start with maingat. So, maingat na inilipat ang salamin. There. Maingat na inilipat ang salamin. Next. Ang malaki. Are you familiar with the word malaki? Not with the NG. Okay, just up to there. Malaki means big. NG is just a connector. It connects the size and to this one. Bato. Bato means rock. So, ang malaking bato ay nasa gitna ng kalsada. Our adverb is this one, the adverb of place, gitna, in the middle. So, the big rock is in the middle or at the center or in the middle of kalsada is road. So, ang malaking bato ay nasa gitna ng kalsada. The big rock is in the middle of the road. Okay? Our focus would be the adverb of place. So, nasa, sa, we just add na. But it's, because you cannot just put sa to indicate a location for this kind of sentence. Nasa is also means sa. But depending on the use, then we would add na, not just sa. But let's convert this one into passive voice. So, nasa gitna ng kalsada ang malaking bato. There. Last one. So, nasa gitna ng kalsada ang malaking bato. Last one. Sila is a pronoun. Sila means they. I already discussed this one in the previous lesson. So, sila ay madalas na nag-aaway dahil sa pera. Okay, let's say. Sila means they. Our adverb of frequency. Madalas. Frequently. They frequently. Nag-aaway means fight. To fight. So, they frequently fight dahil sa I included this one in my lesson with about the conjunction. So dahil sa means because of. Because of. Pera means money. So they often or frequently fight because of money. Sila ay madalas na nag-aaway dahil sa pera. So to convert this one into passive voice, we'll use this one first. Madalas. So madalas silang. Now, our sila here, we'll put ng because it's not in the first part of the sentence, it's in the middle, so we need to connect it. So, madalas silang nag-aaway dahil sa pera. Alright, so if you are going to read the sentences, you would notice the difference. So for active, si John ay laging maaga sa klase. Passive, laging maaga si John sa klase. We just remove these, right? We just remove these when we convert them into passive voice. So this one is removed. So number 2, ang mga doktor ay umalis na kahapon. Umalis na ang mga doktor kahapon. Or you can also say, umalis na kahapon ang mga doktor. You can transpose this one here, transfer it from here to here. So you can say, umalis na kahapon ang mga doktor. Or you can say, umalis na ang mga doktor kahapon. It's the same. Alright, number 3, ang salamin ay maingat na inilipat. Passive, maingat na inilipat ang salamin. Number 4, ang malaking bato ay nasa gitna ng kalsada. Passive, nasa gitna ng kalsada ang malaking bato. Number 5, sila ay madalas na nag-aaway dahil sa pera. Madalas silang nag-aaway dahil sa pera. I think we need another, there are supposed to be 2 lessons for today, but then I think it'll be really long, so I'll just stop here and then tomorrow I'm gonna teach you the other one, and tomorrow will be the last lesson about the parts of speech. So this one is adverbs. The only one that we haven't discussed yet is the interjection. That's the 9th part of speech. So we'll see. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you learned something. Please, if you have some comments or suggestions regarding our lesson, write them below, or you can send them directly to nactv@wcgwave.ca. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, please like and share this video. See you again in the next lesson. Bye!